Yep, I mean, one was because of a brand name, right? Like Abercrombie was great, but I'd already worked there for 2 years, and I was I was not learning new things then in my current job. I wanted something much more challenging, and Amazon again is a big company. Everyone wants to work for it, so it was great. And one of the main reasons again was I was in Ohio at Abercrombie and Fitch, and it was the city that I was in, Columbus, was a little bit low for me. I'm used to more of a Mumbai lifestyle, so I wanted a city life, much more fast and much more young and diverse. So Seattle currently, where I am at, fits that bill. So that's it. I mean, I love this place. I love the city. So that was another reason for moving out. Like I wanted to be at a better workplace. Yeah, and another reason was because to work for a good brand. So once you graduate out of college, and then if you're looking for job by yourself, this is always the case. You'll always have one or two phone interviews, and then you'll have 5 to 6 interviews on site. I was interviewing for 2 jobs at the same time at Amazon. So one I had applied for, and one the recruiter reached out to me, and then they sort of merged both the interviews for both the jobs together at the same time. So I was interviewing for 2 positions at Amazon. Yeah, so it had parts of both. One I applied to on LinkedIn, and the other one was the recruiter reaching out to me. So I'm now a program manager at Amazon. It is very much, you can say, program product manager. So what I do currently is, are you aware of Alexa, right? Do you have an Alexa device?
Yeah,
so,
everyone knows Alexa.
Yeah. So I work on Alexa, the Alexa device. So what we are doing is currently I have an Alexa at my home, and the moment I say Alexa, Alexa wakes up. So I'll just just a second. Alexa, stop. Sorry for that. Yeah. What we are doing is we are trying to monetize Alexa. So how do you make payments? How do you purchase stuff on Alexa easily? So that's where I'm working Amazon Pay, and one of my projects right now is Amazon Pay and Alexa. So what I do is map a user journey on how do users interact with Alexa, and then integrate our payment solution for our third-party merchants. So if you are building a skill on Alexa, you can use our payment integration. So that's where my team comes into picture, Amazon Pay. So we integrate with third-party merchants and help them build skills on Alexa and use Amazon Pay. You can now just say order something on Alexa, and that will use your Amazon account, use your credit card linked to your Amazon account, and just make a transaction. So currently I work with the product manager to build the user journey. Then I work with the support teams, like what is the fraud or risk or bad debt compliance risk related to. Since I'm in a payments industry now, so there's a lot of fraud or bad debt risk associated with it. So evaluate that, work with our customer support teams as to what will the customer support. So this is again very different, right? Since it's Amazon, it's huge. Your customer support and operations is a big piece as compared to Abercrombie. Here the problem is, how do we, on day one when we launch, we will have 500,000 people using it on day one. How do we make sure that our customer support teams are well equipped to solve customer query? And as everyone knows, like Amazon, the goal is to be the most customer centric company. So they are very heavily focused on operations. So building the customer support, training customer support, building customer support content, doing that for merchant support. Merchant support is supporting our developers who build skills on Alexa. Doing a bit of that, working with the QA, testing people and building a test plan, and working with developers, telling them what to build, how to build it. Abercrombie was very laid back in that sense. Amazon is a little bit more strenuous, but it is still much better. So I go to work at around 8 o'clock. I come back at around 6, 7 o'clock. I go work out, and then I come home by around 9 o'clock. So it's not very bad, but it's good enough. No. I rarely do you work on weekends. Like even if you do work on weekends, you work for like a couple of hours, and then that's about it. And I travel a lot now in my current role, so that's another thing. So right now, like the Alexa team is in San Francisco or in the Bay Area. I'm in Seattle. So I just came last night. That's why I told you to have this today instead of yesterday. Because I was flying last night. I came back to Seattle last night. So this last week I was in San Francisco.